Boeing could build the FAXX 6th gen fighter. They still haven't officially announced. We were all sitting there waiting on Friday. I planned my whole day around it because I was going to make a video about it.
I kept refreshing.
And then they didn't do it.
Fresh,
and I think they just turned the lights off, went home, forgot to send the email. But you know, Lockmart, we talked about, is out of the competition, leaving Northrop Grumman, who is doing the B-21, and Boeing, who just won the F-47, which I found out 1947 is when the Air Force. So that's what the 47's for.
Was it?
Yeah, somebody go get Casmo off the ledge and let him know that it's because of the anniversary of the Air Force and not.
I like wombats. I like wombats.
Yeah, not referencing anything else.
That's why the Navy was going to be the FA-45.
Look at that thing. That's straight from the movie Stealth, and there's a two-seater which looks like a Tomcat.
Yeah. Yeah,
so the Navy seeks a highly capable stealth jet, avoiding joint procurement issues experienced with the F-35. But they might use Lockmart as a subcontractor.
Yeah.
See, I saw a thing that said that the Northrop might be the winner. This is
Northrop is Grumman. Northrop Grumman.
Yeah, this is Boeing the winner of the FAXX though.
Well, they're in the running,
right? But people are trying to predict now, saying that Boeing might be the winner.
Yeah, I read an article outlining why.
That's what I'm saying.
Grumman might. I mean,
so let's flip a coin. You can't do that because you need 50 coins and then 50 more coins, heads or tails.
Yeah,
nobody's going to get that reference, by the way.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, all we've learned is that we've learned nothing.
Yeah, and you know, as far as Lockheed, I mean, for sure, whoever wins this, I mean, all your aerospace companies are going to be building parts of it, man. That's kind of, it's, you know, I'm pretty sure Boeing builds some parts of the F-35, don't they?
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure they do. I thought I saw
the doors.
The doors. Yeah, dude. They make the helmet.
They make the MCAS.
The MCAS, yeah.
No missile can track it when it goes into MCAS. Yeah, dude, I tell you, I've asked this before, right? And we had 4 people on last time, so it was kind of hard to get that top point across. If Boeing wins, you're doing Boeing. The question I then have is Boeing going to clean sheet design 2 aircraft, or is it going to be an F-35 Redux or the F-4 even, where you have it basically they just changed the gear. It's the same internal structures, plug and play. Or are you going to have Boeing with Northrop Grumman, who is doing a B-21, which has no carryover whatsoever? So Northrop is now the prime on the B-21 and the prime on the FAXX. I don't know.
Yeah, there's pros and cons, you know, to both of that. You know, when you're gone, I think it's not really it would be relatively easy to take a good design for the Air Force and make it Navy capable, especially if we don't have to deal with the Marines and their vertical takeoff nonsense.
Well, that's a good point. If the B did not exist, would the A and C be sufficient?
It'd be a way better airplane.
The F-35.
It'd be a way better airplane, dude. It'd be more of an airplane, right? As an airplane should be. It'd be more of a fighter as a fighter should be. You know, the F-4 is a great example for its time. It was a great airplane, cutting edge, and they're like, hey, the Navy, you want this thing? We'll just beef up the gear, whatever, put a hook on it. Or actually, I think what they did is they just built a Navy version. The Air Force is like, this is a good airplane, right? And they started using it, right? So, I don't think that's as nearly from an engineering standpoint as tough.
You're right, because the YF-17 was an Air Force. I mean, it started its life as an Air Force lightweight fighter program. You know, I mean, so that's valid.
Yep. And they modified it
at this point in testing. Yeah, that's pretty valid.
Yeah. So I don't think, you know, we joke about Boeing, but I mean, I love Boeing. It's sad for me to see.
Well, this is a different side of Boeing, thankfully, right? This is the fighter side.
Yeah. They are different companies, like no kidding.
So here's my question. There's mill side, there's civilian side, basically two different companies. But within the mill side, is there another distinction? Because as we've seen, the F-15EX, shit hot. The Block 3 Super Hornet, awesome. T7, no.
Yeah.
MH139, getting there. P8, okay, they're doing pretty well. In fact, it does
Yeah.
better than its civilian counterpart. The
KC-46.
KC-46, no. So where is that demarcation line between we'll see it on time, on budget, or you might as well, just keep flying your Block 30 F-16s for the next 20 years, because good luck with your F-47.
Well, whoever wins is going to have to. I mean, it's like the Navy alluded to there, right? They don't want F-35 shenanigans again, basically, right? Everybody knows, right?
Which
Everybody
is why
knows.
they pulled out of the NGAD. Like at first, the NGAD was like, "Hey, we might do this both thing," and then it turned out to be nothing.
Right. So the Navy doesn't want that boondoggle again. So whoever wins this thing is going to have to prove to them that, hey, listen, we're not going to do business the old way. We're going to do it this way to get your product out, on time, on budget, because that's what's being demanded of them, especially now more than ever, right? Which is a good thing. They should, right? You don't want to, these big aerospace companies, you don't want to sell like a jobs program to the taxpayer, man. You want, they're paying for, the best design that you can come up with in the most efficient manner that you could do it. Right. So, I mean, you got to deliver, man. I mean, the spigot of money, I mean, it is finite. So, but yeah, as far as who's going to get the contract, man, I don't know.
Why do you think it delayed? Is that a sign of things to come?
What delayed the announcement?
The announcement. Well, I don't know this. I saw it in the X sphere, right? All the social media. Was it ever official that it was supposed to be last week or just rumored? Is it late? Like, does the wizard always arrive whenever it means to? Or, was it, hey, we're going to do this by Friday and then it didn't? And if not, why? Or was it never Friday and that was just what the media picked up on?
Good question, dude. Anybody's guess. But I
expected it today. If not, like if it was like Friday, I probably not.
I thought it was going to be Friday too, man, honestly. Or last Friday. I thought it was going to be last Friday as well. But I don't know. I mean, I think we're going to know. We're definitely going to know sooner than later. And then, it'll be interesting, man. We'll be very old men probably when that thing's flying.